so a friend of mine signed me up because he's like, you're doing eco-friendly packaging. These guys want startups who are doing packaging. And I'm like, I'm nowhere near being accepted to an accelerator, but whatever. Like, I'll sure go ahead, throw them, like, because that's how I care about certain things. Like, what's the harm in throwing your name in that hat, right? And so they accepted me for the pre-accelerator weekend or whatever. So they invited me to come visit all the people who were accepted on Friday, and everyone's there with solid. And like, I've been an entrepreneur for a while. Like, I've done dozens of business plans. I've advised. I've done lots of things. So it's like, it's not like I'm some chump who just shows up without an idea. But that's exactly what I did. Um, and so I said to my wife on Wednesday, I was like, I don't even. This is probably not even be worth my time. I'm just going to decline it. Like, I should actually be concentrating on this. I shouldn't let myself get distracted by this thing. Like, I should just. It's just not the right time. I'll do the next one next year or something. And then, but the little voice in my head was like, "Don't be a pussy. Just do it." And so so I show up, and there's people there with like businesses that have won awards, and like they've been developed, and like, they're almost, they just need an extra boost, right? Like, they're not in like series A or something, but they're good, they're getting somewhere. And so they asked me, they're like, so what are you here for? And I'm like, I have no idea. I don't know. And they're like, what do you mean you don't know? I'm like, well, I design eco products for a living, and I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe while I'm here, someone will say something that I'll pull something out of the closet. We'll see. And so at the end of the night, like, a bunch of the mentors or whatever that they brought to take to the thing, they asked me like, do you know what you're gonna do yet? I'm like, no. They're just like shocked, because like,
they're probably
like,
stressing out, like, my God.
I feel like they're looking at me like I should give a shit, because they give a shit, and they're like scared for me, but I don't care. Like, I'm just trying to be relaxed, that I could pull a solution out of the ether. You know what I mean? Like, I can't force an idea to come. And so Saturday morning rolls around, and I thought, I'll sleep on it. I'll wake up, cool, which is usually what I do. Like, I have a dream or something weird. And I show up at 8:40. Everyone else is late. I'm still sitting there thinking about it, still looking through my notebook. Nothing. I got nothing. I'm blank. And so while they're giving their little "this is how it's going to work" speech, that's when it hit me. I was just doodling like nouns and verbs, and I was like, this sounds cool. And so I thought of it, and then I looked it up to see if the .com was free. The .com was free, so I bought it right there. And like, the girl sitting next to me is like looking over my shoulder. I grabbed a couple of little like icons from the Noun Project, which is a great place to get icons. And I just Adobe Illustrator the little logo and shit. And then after they were given their little speech, they're like, okay, who wants to show their idea? And I'm like, me. And so I like full screened the logo, and I was like, this is Bass Pack. It's gonna da 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 da. And I went on for 5 minutes about how it's gonna be the most kick-ass like bass fiber, eco paper project ever. And they're like, where did this even come from? I'm like, you just heard it. I was just making it up.